Salutations, my fellow creations. It's your friendly neighborhood witch, back at it again, and I'm going to be answering all of the questions that you left me on my celebration video. So some things have changed since the last time we had an update. I am now on, the path of Twitch affiliate, which that's exciting. Hooray for everyone. And then I have 91 subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely insane. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, everyone, for the support, for the love, for all that jazz. And let's answer some questions. Let's see what you got going on in your brains. Question 1. What is your desert island game? Well, if I was to ever end up on a desert island and assuming that there's electricity somehow, or we just have the professor from Gilligan's Island power up a coconut, I'm gonna say Skyrim or something from the Elder Scrolls. I talked about this on a stream the other night of how it does get repetitive at some points, but there's always a new way to do something. There's a new armor that you don't usually wear, or some other quest that you always happen to miss or discover elsewhere. So I will always say an Elder Scrolls game is the way to go. Question number 2. What is your favorite game? My favorite game, absolutely of all time, is Assassin's Creed, the 4th one. That's the one with Edward Kenway, Black Flag as it is. I love pirates. I married somebody who likes dressing like pirates. I like dressing like pirates. Pirates of the Caribbean was my favorite movie. So it just naturally worked, and I may or may not have a tattoo of the Assassin's Creed Black Flag symbol on my back. I do. I do. What artist do I think most affected my life? Ooh. Okay, so it depends on your definition of an artist. If you think art more theatrically as opposed to visual art kind of thing, then I'm gonna go with, ooh man. So this answer is gonna sound very, very strange, but I'm gonna go with Chekhov having an effect in my life. I know, but when I was in college, I went to school for theater. When I was in college, we did a scene from The Seagull, me and my scene partner. And it was hard. I had a really, 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 really tough time with it. And I remember looking at the professor saying, I'm having a really hard time with all of this. This is a lot of feelings, a lot of monologuing, a lot of emotions, a lot of everything on the surface. And he said, I know. That's why I gave it to you. And I was like, oh, that's what this feels like. It's called learning. You know, learning how to do these things. So I appreciate sort of what that moment did for me. So I guess that's more of an influential moment than a person, but he was the creator of the script that took me to that moment. So, what TV show have you seen multiple times all the way through, and why do you keep going back? Ooh. I'm gonna sound like the most basic white girl right now. Friends. I love Friends. I love everything about Friends. I do. I find Friends absolutely hilarious, and you know, they kind of lie to you in Friends about the ability that like Monica has to have that apartment. Like that apartment would take every single cent of her paycheck, and there's a point in time where she doesn't have a job and she's looking for work, and Rachel is a waitress, and there's no way they could afford that apartment. But I think there's some sort of agreement that she has with her grandma. Regardless, it is probably one of my absolute most favorite sitcoms in the universe. I remember watching the final episode in 2004. We sat in the living room with my mom and my sister. I watched it. I cried. I was young then. It always just makes me feel good. It's a feel good thing. But fun fact of why people always go back to the same shows that they've done, like, seen again and again and again and again and again, is it's a anxiety relief. You'll go back to the shows you've already seen before if you know how it ends. So somebody understands me. If you were to pick one Shakespearean character to perform on stage, who would it be? Look at me. Look at me right now.
Iago.
I want to play Iago on stage so badly. Not the bird. Don't think about the bird. It's not the bird. There's no Jafar. Iago is in the play of Othello. And the character is just... I love him. I love him so much. I want to be Iago. Somebody cast me as Iago. Just do it. Do it. Do it right now. That's not how theater works. Favorite cheese? I'm gonna get yelled at for this. I have a secret that's been weighing on me. My friends know, my family knows, and it's odd, and I've been holding it in for the world to know, and I think it's time that we all come clean. I hate cold cheese. I'm sorry. There, I said it. I said it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the Pope. I'm sorry to that guy. And I'm sorry to the children. I'm sorry. I hate cold cheese. It tastes like farts. It tastes like farts. And it's just disgusting. Once you melt it and put it on some toast or some other carb, it's amazing. But I cannot stand cold cheese. It has to be a spreadable kind of cheese, and even then I'm very picky about it. So sorry. So these are two questions that I'm kind of going to put together because the answers are sort of similar. So one question is asking, if you were a sea creature, what would you be? And another one is asking is, if you could be any creature of the past, present, future, fictitious, real, what traits sort of do you share with that creature? So I'm gonna say if I was a sea creature and a mythical creature put together, I'm gonna go with mermaid, which is odd because I have thalassophobia, but that would be my dream is to be a mermaid. Maybe that would help me get over my thalassophobia fear. You have to live underwater now, so you can't be afraid of it. It's not even close to how that remotely works. Not even $500 million or immortality. The money. I'd take the money. To be honest, 1, Sis bought a house. 2, Sis has tried to start a family. 3, Sis got them student loans. So unless I win the lottery and somehow get immortality with it, no, I would take the money. I think the idea of immortality is tantalizing, but not good. You know, there's a certain point of... You look at all these stories about vampires and all these ethereal beings that are like, I've been around for 200 years, and they're miserable after, like, year 90. So why would you want to put yourself through that, and if nobody else can come with you? Unless it's like a Tuck Everlasting thing, where everybody drank the water from the fountain, so they're all together forever. But now, what can last forever is the cold, hard cash. When I say middle school cringe memory, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Ooh. Oh, God. Okay. So, I was 11, going on 12, I think, and I was doing an after-school play, not with the school, with another company around where I grew up. And this guy was next to me, and the guy was in high school. I think he was like a sophomore or junior in high school or something like that. So he's got a script in his hand, and he points the script at my face. He's like wagging in my face, not menacingly, he's just kind of messing around. And I slapped the script out of his hand, and the pages go everywhere. They went everywhere on the floor, and the poor guy just looked at me with the most infuriating and sad look that sort of came together, and he just looked at me and said, I didn't number the pages. So his script was everywhere, all over this floor, in pieces. There was nothing holding it together. It was in pieces on the floor, and this poor dude had to pick it up and put it back together in order. Last question I got is, out of all the games that you played, which is the one you think you're the best at? Assassin's Creed. Hands down, Assassin's Creed. I know people got a lot of flack for Assassin's Creed, and that's fine. The Animus doesn't do much for people. and that's fine too. It's okay. Like, it's fine. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody's gonna love it. Not everybody has to love it. It is my favorite. It is what I'm the best at, and they always got my heart, so I will always go back to it. Thank you, everybody, for all these lovely questions. I'll probably do this again, I don't know, maybe next year. We'll see if things change or if anything boogies around, but thank you again from the bottom of my heart for all the love and support. I got new stuff coming your way, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with you guys. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring-a-ding the bell so you know when future videos are coming out. More stuff coming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I am also streaming on Twitch, so if you want to see me pure, unedited, and live in action, then hit me up. Alright, see you later.